I will, personally try and ensure that this is not a very boring session and not very theoretical for all of you. That's going to be something that I'm going to try to do. I am not going to discuss anything related to politics today, guys. So I think we must definitely abstain from any of those questions, because I don't think that I'm going to take any stance during this session. And yeah, I think we're good to go. And this one's going to be a very in-depth journey of, how can you pursue law as a career. I think this is a very perfect image that I could pick from the internet to, talk about how the journey of a law student is. And it's absolutely on point. So that's definitely not what happens, and law has nothing to do with politics. So it's not important to be a lawyer to be a politician, and vice versa. And yeah, but actually law is a very tedious subject. It's very detail oriented, and it actually takes a lot of your time and your patience. You have to give in a lot of your time if you really want to understand the subject in detail. Because even small terms like a may and a shall will make a lot of difference when you're describing any law. So, for example, uh, if I talk about, okay, so for example, if I talk about murder, and I say that, somebody who's trying to protect himself or herself from an accused shall take this particular stance and will be allowed to hit that person. So that's like me telling that person that, okay, you have absolute right to do it, but that's not the truth. So shall and may can also make that difference. And as lawyers, you have to be very particular about what words are you using, what terms are you using, whether you're putting a full stop or a comma, or whether you're using any sort of a phrase that you're picking up from the internet. So you have to be very careful when you're doing all of those things. These are certain things that I'm going to discuss in today's session. So the subjects that start building for us from the school. So that's what I'm going to discuss. Then I'm going to discuss about and then I'm going to give you, I'm going to empower you with some of the laws and some of those rights that you might not be aware about. So I think that's going to be the best part of today's session for all of you. It's going to really make you feel like superstars, and you can use it with your friends, your parents, your teachers. Okay, don't do that, but yeah, you can at least try and use it, as something that can empower you. Then I'm going to talk about how our law framers or makers have been so they've been so detailed oriented, and they've been able to predict so much of what might happen in the future, and that's how they framed the laws, not just the constitution but various other laws as well.